Hey guys, a very good evening to all my crypto believers. So, have you all been curious about what's happening in the market? Don't you worry, the CoinMonk's got you covered. Okay, so before starting with our updates, let's quickly quote today's headlines. Crypto adoption boosts travel, Travala rises from the ashes. Blockchain technology can make micropayments finally functional. Here's why Shiba Inu doesn't need a Robinhood listing any longer. BXH lending agreement hacked, almost 4,000 ETH stolen. So, let's start off with our video. Firstly, how many of you love traveling? I do, but software engineers mostly stay at their place. Okay, well, yeah, I love to travel, but what do you think will happen if you travel and pay via crypto? That would be great, right? Looks like crypto is giving boost to some traveling platforms too. Let's look into it. During the third quarter of 2021, Travala.com, the top crypto-friendly travel platform, announced explosive growth with the use of cryptocurrency playing a key role. Customers can make payments in over 50 digital tokens using its blockchain-based platform. CEO Juan Otero revealed in July that digital coins were used to pay for 70% of the bookings, resulting in weekly gains of over $1 million. He went on to say that with more people holding cryptocurrencies and more businesses accepting it for real world things, travel is naturally a desirable experience to use crypto. Travala teamed up with Viator, a TripAdvisor owned company, and Expedia Group, despite the fact that Expedia does not accept Bitcoin payments directly. They offer over 7 lakh hotels and rooms as well as 4 lakh bookable activities, all of which may be paid for cryptocurrencies through these partnerships. Travala.com offers over 3 million travel products, making us not only the largest crypto-friendly online travel agency, but one of the largest overall, Otero said earlier. Only 12% of the hotel bookings were made using traditional currencies, while 75% were paid with cryptocurrencies. Only 13% were paid with travel credits and only 12% with traditional currencies. With 14% usage, Travela's native AVA altcoin rose to the top, followed by Binance Pay and Bitcoin. Other cryptocurrencies were used by 41% of people. The CEO undoubtedly lived up to his previous statement, which is now reflected in the Q3 report. Despite the fact that last several years have been the most difficult on record for the travel industry, Travala.com has grown at an exponential rate as cryptocurrency use has more than offset the pandemic's negative impact. The Binance Mini App integration, which allows users can buy services straight from their Binance Exchange wallets, has developed swiftly to drive more bookings than any other particular token, according to Travala's studies. Travala started employing decentralized AVA token governance to establish the community pool and community vote, giving the users the actual ability to make improvements. The community proposals came up with a notion they're working on now, proof of travel NFTs, which received 89.6% of the vote. It entails allowing their users to claim NFTs as part of their smart membership status by keeping a blockchain-based record of their travels. This launch is expected to happen in Q4 as they have stated that they are dedicating a lot of resources to this as a priority. Travala said that they intend to continue growing and expanding their platform's reach with an emphasis on improving the booking experience for crypto tourists around the world. Because the tourism business was severely impacted by the epidemic, the company intends to achieve exponential development by incorporating crypto advancements into the industry. Many people can understand how crypto acceptance can lead to growth, innovation, jobs, and even new ways to travel and enjoy the world just on Travala's study alone. Given how the pandemic affected so many elements of people's lives, it's encouraging to see how blockchain technology has improved things. So moving forward with our next segment, crypto is not really known for micropayments, is it? Yeah, wherever there is crypto, there are huge numbers. Blockchain tech has often faced criticism for not providing the feature of micropayments so that even a common man can bring himself to the world of crypto. But looks like blockchain has made it feasible for everyone. I recently came across a 2014 article by Mark Andreessen about Bitcoin. It is forward thinking in many aspects. I have been in the sector for 4 years with the majority of my attention on blockchain's social impact. Andreessen was able to define Bitcoin's potential economic and social effect for the future in 2014 before there was any institutional presence in Bitcoin or indeed a widespread grasp of this technology. I'd want to discuss one of the subjects from his paper, Micropayments, about 8 years after after he wrote it. I'll look at how blockchain might help revolutionize micropayments, allowing not just for the monetization of some areas of enterprises that are in need of a solution, but also for the assistance of society's most vulnerable members. Micropayments aren't a brand new idea. Micropayments have been popular in varying degrees since the mid 1990s. Micropayments are defined as transactions with a value less than a particular threshold. Importantly, below that threshold, the transaction charge becomes a major fraction of the total transaction value and as a result is no longer cost effective. Another crucial distinction is that micropayments exclusively refer to digital transactions of non-tangible items due to the small monetary amounts involved. Any rise in handling and shipping costs could result in a hundredfold increase in the original transaction value, rendering it completely irrelevant. For the fees they collect, credit card companies provide retailers with a variety of pricing arrangements. These programs often have a flat fee each transaction and a percentage taken out of it. Not unexpectedly, the card providers do not make this information publicly available. Instead, it is released by third parties who compare rates as a service to merchants. Let's look at what a merchant may be charged for a micropayment in that circumstance. We make the following assumptions. The lowest fee we found was 1.29% of the transaction value and there was no lump payment fee. Because the smallest building component of most fiat currency is 1 out of 100 of the total, in essence $0.01, the credit card firm would charge this as the minimum fee regardless of whether it is more than 1.29%. The chart below shows the proportion of the transaction charge as a function of the transaction value. As a $0.01 transaction, for example, has a cost of 100%, whereas a $0.10 transaction has a fee of just 10%. Naturally, this demonstrates the irrationality of conducting micropayment transactions using these sites. Furthermore, crypto wallets may be simply integrated into any digital device such as a smartphone, laptop or other Internet of Things device. While rates vary considerably between networks and on different occasions, many protocols do not have fees, which can be as low as fractions of a cent. Last but not least, there's the issue of user privacy. Due to the asymmetric encryption of blockchain, the payer only exposes their public address while making a payment, giving hackers virtually little information about their wallets. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for a credit card transaction, which necessitates the payer divulging their entire credit card number and hoping that the payment is received. So, moving forward now, Shiba, who has been in the news for a long time now and is breaking all records, but still it was not being listed by some of the major crypto exchanges. Looks like Shiba has shown everybody its true value and it doesn't even need the listing now. Shiba Inu continues to rule the meme money market, surpassing Dogecoin to become the 9th most valuable cryptocurrency. The meme currency witnessed a massive price retrace of about 50% as its price plummeted to $0.000057 after hitting new highs just a few days earlier, posting another ATH of $0.000088. However, the altcoin's bullish momentum helped it recover the majority of its losses the same day and it is now consolidating near the $0.000075 mark. In October, SHIB saw a near 1000% price increase, overcoming substantial obstacles including as Elon Musk's stress test and a massive $1.04 billion dump. All of this is happening while the Shiba Inu community continues to demand that it be added to Robinhood. There is an online petition on change.org with over 400k signatures. However, given what the meme coin has done in the last month, where its worth has risen faster than Robinhood's, it appears that the fintech exchange app is in greater need of a SHIB listing. In its most recent financial report, Robinhood relieved a drop in crypto activity on the site and its stock dropped 8% as a result of the news. As a result, a SHIB listing would provide them a boost in terms of trading activities and exposure. Coinbase is also cashing in on the SHIB craze, replacing the Doge ticker with SHIB as the app's highlight image. Shiba Inu is a meme currency with a large following that continues to top social sentiment statistics. Despite a price drop and a consolidation phase, Shiba Inu remained a trendy topic on social media according to sentiment data. SHIB managed to overtake Polkadot and XRP at one time, and if it can replicate that rally again, it might very well remove another zero from its price. So now, while moving to our last segment for today, yet another havoc was created in customers today when Wu Blockchain's Twitter handle announced the official statement of BXH being hacked, as their lending agreement was quite drooling worthy to the customers, so was it to the hackers. It was hard to announce it officially, but they did. The company stated that we are sorry to announce that BXH was attacked on Binance Smart Chain. Assets on Heku, OEC, and Ethereum are safe, but we have suspended the deposit and withdrawal service for security reasons. Assets had been transferred to hackers following addresses. They gave two addresses which you're currently watching on the screen. We need CEX and DeFi providers to blacklist and freeze these addresses. We are cooperating with BSC Security and security partner PorkShield to follow up and trace. To the exploiters, please return the funds immediately and we will recognize your actions as white hat and offer a bonus. Well, let's wish the developers a good luck in getting back their tokens, and to all the customers, I'd say hope for the best. So we would now wind up with the assessment for today evening and meet you all tomorrow with even more interesting stuff. Until then, you may consider joining our Telegram channel for free crypto signals, visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel and get daily updates about the crypto market. Lastly, with this little favor of CoinMonks, we hope you stay updated. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead.